Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up Google Ad conversion tracking for your Contact Us form. Now this contact form, when you submit it, it's just going to give us a success message. It's not going to redirect to a thank you page. Okay, so we already have Google Tag Manager installed on this website. Now I'll show you how to set up form conversion tracking in Google Tag Manager. Let's go ahead and hop on over to Google Tag Manager now. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is configure some new variables. So go ahead and click here in the sidebar in Google Tag Manager, and then we're going to click Configure. Let's scroll down here, and we'll go ahead and just check mark all these boxes, and then exit out. Now, let's hop on over to Triggers. Let's click New, and we're just going to call this General Form Submission. This trigger is going to track any form on your website. Now, if you just have one contact form, then this should do it. But if you have more than one form you're tracking, then you're going to have to add some identifiers so you can distinguish between which forms are firing. But that's another video. So I'm assuming you just have one contact form, or maybe a contact form on the page and then a contact form in the footer. So we'll just keep that as all forms triggered there. Save. Alright, let's hop on over to Google Ads to create a new Google Ad conversion for our form submission. We're going to click Tools and Settings, and then we're going to select Conversion. Let's click the big blue button here that says New Conversion Action. Let's select Website here. Let's select Use Google Tag Manager, since that's what we're using to set this up. Copy the conversion ID. Let's hop back on over to Google Tag Manager now. Let's click Tags. Make sure you're under Tags here on the left sidebar, and we're going to click New. We'll just call this Google Ad Contact Form. Select Tag Configuration. For the tag type, we're going to select Google Ads Conversion Tracking. It's 4 down. Let's paste that conversion ID. Then let's hop on back over to Google Ads to grab the conversion label, which is right here. Copy that, paste that here in Google Tag Manager. Scroll down, we'll leave the rest as is and select Triggering. We're going to select that General Form Submission trigger we created. Let's save. Alright, let's go ahead and preview it, see if our tag is firing correctly before we submit. Go ahead and test this form. Click Submit. Alright, let's hop on back over to the Google Tag Manager Tag Assistant. Let's click Continue, and then notice here that Form Submit event. We'll click on that, and then notice what tag is being fired. That's our Google Ads contact form tag. That means everything's set up correctly and firing just the way we want. So just one thing to keep in mind, sometimes when you test this form and you notice 2 or more form events that are firing, then there's something going on with your website that we can't really get into on this tutorial, and you should probably instead set up the trigger based on a thank you page. So that means you want to have your form redirect to a thank you page and set up the trigger based on that, which I cover in the next video. Alright, so since everything's working, let's go ahead and exit out of the Tag Assistant, and then we're going to submit our changes. We'll name this version Google Ads Contact Form Publish. And there you have it. You have your Google Ad form submission conversion tracking all set up using Google Tag Manager.